Hello, everyone. This is Right Now News, and I'm your reporter, Jamel Dennis. And right now, we're going to be talking about 61-year-old Darrel Patrick Goggins, who was accused of the murder of 29-year-old Megan Beth Jones. Officer and Detective Tom Brownam retired after solving who the murderer was. The 29-year-old Megan Beth Jones was found stabbed and left in her home. Goggins was arrested later in Lancaster. Irving police detective declined to answer questions about Goggins' criminal history. Fox News discovered that 61-year-old Darrel Patrick Goggins was arrested as a sex offender. He was convicted in Dallas and served time for aggravated sexual assault. So the question is, how could you? You are a disgrace to everywhere. You are a disgrace, man. The courts already knew that you had a criminal history of being a aggravated sexual offender. And, it's safe to say that you should have been arrested. You should have been thrown off the streets. You should have been put in a place where you can't hurt anyone else. The family of 29-year-old Megan Beth Jones, she had friends, and those friends didn't get to see Megan grow up. You have a detective, Tom Brownam, who never gave up until you were arrested, until you were caught for this horrible crime that you committed. Yes. Like the report says, Tom Brownam, he's a retired detective in Texas, and he decided to retire as soon as the case was solved. Unfortunately, Megan Beth Jones' father isn't around to see it. He isn't alive to see it, and it's very sad. Goggins, like I said earlier, was arrested in Lancaster, and I guess that's where he decided to go to get arrested. The strange thing about it is how the Irving police denied to answer questions about his criminal history. And then, later on, they just figured out themselves that this man had a criminal case because you seem like a sicko. You seem like a psychopath. Someone who would never stop. So you have to be dealt with, put away. The 61-year-old lived 31 years after the murder. And they just recently found out. And the crazy part about it is you were their neighbors. That's a sad thing as well. Nowadays you can't even, it's basically telling us nowadays you can't even trust that neighbor because it's impossible. Obviously, 31 years ago, that's what was going on. And it's been, so imagine 31 years ago to now. It's just a continuous thing that should come to a halt. We shouldn't even wonder how Goggins is getting out of prison, because he's never getting out of prison. He's going to stay there, and he's going to deal with his punishment. You live 31 years after murdering someone, and a detective, Tom Brownam, the hero, decided to retire when they apprehended you. They dug up so much stuff about you. You're a sick man. You assaulted children, young children. We don't really shine upon that. We don't give justice to that. We handle you like animals. We lock you up and throw you away. Yeah. So, Tom Brownam, yep. So you definitely deserve that retirement for solving the case. Darrel Patrick Goggins, they arrested you in Lancaster. He was convicted in Dallas for aggravated sexual assault. How? It's like you are a creep. Yeah, you're a nasty man. Yeah, you look for entertainment in younger children. You look for entertainment in youth, like younger than you. knowing you ain't supposed to be with them girls. You know who Chris Hansen is. You know, and you one of them. You one of them perverts that need to be put away forever. So, Johns was found stabbed and left in her home. You had the nerve to leave this woman dying in her house, dying, like really passing away in her own home. There's no excuse for that. So this is right now news. This is all the reports I have. We just want to just take the time and have a moment for the Johns family. Darrel Patrick Goggins, if your family attends court, they'll see the monster that you are. And we just know that justice is being served. And so make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. And until next time.